Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So today I'm going to do this look for you, which is a smoky brown type look with a nice pop of gold in the centre of the eye. Perfect for a night out, definitely perfect for clubbing, but you can also tone it down a bit and take off the lashes if you were just wearing it out for dinner or for like an evening or something like that. So I really hope that you enjoy this look, and if you want to learn how to create it, then just keep on watching. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match foundation. My colour is, I think it's creamy beige. Yep, creamy beige. So I absolutely love my skin to look really dewy and really illuminated. So what I've been doing recently is mixing my foundation with my MAC strobe cream. So this is just a really illuminating, I guess is the right word, sort of moisturising cream. So I'll show you what it looks like just on its own. So I don't know how much you can see, but it's really shimmery. So you can just use this straight onto your skin as a base, but I really like to mix it in with my foundation. But it's good because it also means you use less foundation as well. So I just put a really small amount on and then about sort of 2 pumps of foundation, so almost like double what you've put on of the strobe cream. And then just buff this into my skin. So once that's all nicely buffed into the skin, I'm then going to move on to my eyes. To create this look, I'm actually going to be using one of the eyeshadow palettes by MAC in their Maleficent range. So the packaging looks like this, and there's 4 different colours. So you've got like a grey, a black, a brown and a lovely gold. So these are the 2 that I'm going to use today. I have used this palette before in my actual Maleficent, funnily enough, tutorial, but they're great colours. So for me, I really love having that really feline sort of winged effect, and I really like having it as a really sort of, not severe, but really sort of clean line. So the way I achieve that is using a bit of tape or a bit of micropore. So just sort of stick it on your hand a little bit just so it's not really sticky, so it doesn't hurt your eyes. And then I literally just line it up with my lower lash line and then stick it down like that. So to prime my lids, I'm going to use the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24-Hour Wear. And this is the colour On and On Bronze. So this is actually a great colour just to wear on its own, to be honest. I often wear it in the week to wear just with nothing else on. But it's great for like a smoky eye look if you just want that sort of bit behind it. It's going to really make the colours stand out a bit more. So I'm just going to push this all over the lid, right up to that inner corner, and then sort of just up to the crease. And then just take any fluffy brush. I'm going to use the Sigma E35, and then just blend out those edges just to make sure there's no harsh lines, because we don't want any harsh lines with this look, or any look for that matter. So once we've got that base in place, we can then take our palette, and you'll need 2 brushes. 2 flat brushes. These are 2 from my trusty Amazon kit. One's slightly bigger than the other. Okay, so I've just zoomed in slightly just so you can see a bit better what I'm doing. So first of all, I'm going to take this brown colour and the bigger of the 2 flat brushes, and then I'm just going to start filling in the outer corner of the eye. So starting from where the tape is and bringing it up. Don't worry about being too neat at this point because we are going to go in and blend a lot, so don't worry if it does look very messy, because it will look great. So I'm bringing this only as high as the crease. I don't want to go any higher than that, and sort of to the centre of the eye. And once I've got to that point, what I'm then going to do is take the brown again, but now go into the inner corner. So what I really want to do with this look is have the middle of the eye where the pop of colour is, rather than the inner corner. So I haven't lost my mind. Bear with me. So I'm just going to put this in that inner tear duct area. Okay, so once you've got to this point, you then want to switch brushes to your other brush, and then take the gold colour. And then we're literally just going to fill in that middle part of the eye with the gold colour, and you can see straight away how beautifully pigmented this gold is. Okay, so once you've got that beautiful gold colour all filled in there, you want to go back in with your blending brush. So I'm going back in with my E35, and then just blending everything together. So right from that outer corner across, so windscreen wiper motions, and just blend, blend, blend. So just keep on blending, and you're just going to be blending those colours into each other, just so that it's not such a harsh straight line where the brown meets the gold. So just keep on blending until you've got what you're happy with. Okay, so now for eyeliner, I'm going to use my Maybelline Drama Gel eyeliner in Blackest Black and a Real Techniques silicone liner brush. This is one of my absolute favourite gel eyeliners. It's probably, I'd say, as good, if not better, than the Bobbi Brown one, and obviously half the price. And the silicone liner brush is my absolute favourite brush to do eyeliner with. So I'm just going to take this fairly close to the lash line, but I'm going to put lashes on as well. So this is more just to sort of like define that line. So just keeping it as close to the lash line as possible. So the other good thing with having micropore or tape on is that if you're not very good at winged liner or you've got a shaky hand, it's great because it's basically like a stencil. So what you can do is just follow the line of the tape, which will be equal to your lower lash line. And then just pull it back like you would with any normal liner. Okay, so now our liner is on, we can now take off our tape, and there you go. You've got that line without any mess. It's a much easier way of doing any sort of dramatic eye. Okay, so now for the under eye area, I'm just going to go back in with our Maybelline tattoo in On and On Bronze, and just buff that under the lower lash line. And then I'm basically going to copy what I've done on my upper lid on the lower lash line. So where I've got the brown, I'm going to put the brown on the lower lash line, and same with the gold. So just very slightly, particularly in that outer corner, because that's where we want it to be darkest. And then just to give it that extra bit of wow factor, especially if you're going on a night out with this look, I'm just going to use a bit of gold glitter. This is from Barry M. And I'm just going to take a little bit of glitter glue, or glitter primer it's actually called, this one. And this is by ELF. So I'm just going to take a small amount of the glue and just tap that over the top of the gold, just in that centre. So I literally just use what's in the lid, which usually is plenty. And then I'm just going to pat that on top of where I just put that glue. So now you can see the difference. It's really a lot more dramatic now with that lovely glitter. Then next I'm just going to take a black kohl eye pencil. This is one by Rimmel? Rimmel. Yeah, just in the colour Jet Black. Any one will do. And then just going to line my waterline. Right, now we can finally move on to lashes. God, I didn't realise how many products I was going to use on that. I mean, you really haven't got to do every single step, but that's just how I created the look before. So then for mascara, I'm going to use the new Big Eyes mascara by Maybelline. I absolutely love this mascara. I love how it's double-ended and has a wand both for the upper and lower lashes. So I'm just going to take the bigger one first, just to coat my upper lashes. So I'm going to use the Eyelure lashes in 120. So yes, they're quite a spiked look. So it comes with a little glue, the Eyelure, yeah. They're the natural lights anyway, and you can get them in Boots, or you can get them in Superdrug, and they're really, really affordable. So just line them with the glue. And then just wave them around a little bit, just to get the glue a bit tacky. And that's a mistake that a lot of people make, is put the glue straight on and then literally go straight in and stick them on. And the glue's not tacky enough, and just doesn't stick, and they slip and slide around. So I don't actually use tweezers like pretty much everyone on YouTube seems to do to put mine on. For some reason, for me, it just doesn't just doesn't work. So what I do is I literally just place the lash on where I want it to be. Leave it again for a few minutes just to let the middle stick. And then what I do is actually just take a cotton bud and just push it down. Just making sure that everything is stuck down. And then it's on. So for me, that's just the easiest way of applying them. Right, so eyes are done, apart from just a little tiny coat of mascara on the lower lashes. So with this Maybelline one, the other wand is this tiny wand here, which is designed for the lower lashes, which is perfect. So just going to put a little coat of that on. And then our eyes are finally done. Okay, so we can finally go back to the face now. So to conceal and highlight, I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime highlighters. Absolutely love these, they are brilliant. So I have them in Bright Forecast and Light Boost. So I'm going to take Bright Forecast first. So this is sort of a yellowy toned highlighter pen, which cancels out those bluey, green, dark undertones of your dark circles in your under eye area. So it's really great for that. So I'm just going to put this all under my eyes, around my nose, and anywhere else that you might need it. And then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender to blend this in. And then just, so this is a Real Techniques one, and it's great because it has the flat end for buffing in foundation or for bigger areas, but then this really nice pointy end for getting in that inner corner area and getting under that eye without ruining the eye makeup. Definitely make sure this is damp before you use it. And it does sort of double in size once it is run under cold water. So I literally just run it under cold water and squeeze it out sort of 5 or 6 times, and you'll feel it expanding. Okay, so that's that one done. So then I'm going to go on with Light Boost, which is a much lighter, more illuminating colour. And then just take this in the areas that I want a real highlighted effect. So the sort of V under my eyes, and then just sort of here under where my contour would be. And then going back in with that same beauty blender, but this time the flatter side, and then just going, so straight away you can see that it's lighter than my foundation, so it's highlighting those areas of my face that I really want it to. Okay, so once that's all on, I'm then just going to set that in place with the powder. This brush, another one from my great little Amazon set, is perfect for under eye because I don't know if you can see it, it's slightly angled, so it really fits into that area. And I'm just using my Natural Collection pressed powder in neutral. And then I'm just going to set that under eye area. So for bronzer, I'm going to use a mix of the Bourjois Bronzing Primer and my huge new Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze. So the bronzing primer is like a moussey consistency. It's quite strange at first when you first try it. So what I do is I just take an expert face brush, just dip it in really lightly because you don't want to scoop loads out. And then I just sort of dot this where I want that contour to be. So almost like drawing war paint. Then I just take any old fluffy brush, this is one from Avon, and then just buff that in. So once I've done that, I'm then going to take this look how great this is, I love this, and £4! £4, how can you go wrong with this? So get yourself down to Superdrug if you haven't already, or go online and get this, it's brilliant. And then I'm just going to take, this is a Real Techniques contour brush, just swirl that around, tap off that excess, and then just basically go over where we put that primer. Okay, so on to blush. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match blush in Rosewood. This really is like an absolutely brilliant shade for any occasion. So just taking that on a Real Techniques blush brush, just going to smile and then pop that on the apples of my cheeks. Just doing my in pain smile. So as I've gone quite bold and dramatic on the eyes, I'm going to go quite neutral on the lips. So this is the Rimmel lip liner in the colour Tiramisu. So it's a really like nudie brown colour. So I'm just going to just line my lips. And then just fill them in. And then I'm going to take one of my all-time favourite lipsticks by MAC. And this is in the colour Pure Zen. Absolutely love this. This is the Cream Sheen, so it's a really nice shimmery lipstick and looks absolutely beautiful. And there you go.